Woo!
Oh, crap. I don't have anything I need. Where's my palette?
Honestly, I don't even know where I am right now.
Live chat.
Yeah.
Ooh, if you look at the monitor, you'll be able to see me punch the Necrons I'm working on. God, I wonder why all my
Amazing.
painting stuff was on the other desk.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
I have some very upsetting and sad news, everyone. I can no longer see the dislikes.
Oh my god!
It
They
just
got
happened
him!
today. I know. I know.
We will not stand for this!
So now I have no idea how many dislikes we have.
We should all email google.com hashtag save the dislike.
There you go. You heard it here, folks.
Mm-hmm. Lucky Bat, ooh, ooh, take the hun, hello, all, Jason M, hey, everybody. Daniel Thompson, 1 minute late, disliked. Hack'em / howdy. Daniel Thompson, also I can't see the number of dislikes anymore. Jason M, and then they came for Nick. Sad times. Sad times.
It's very sad.
Daniel Thompson, my little sister works for Google, should I tell her? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, get her fired. Let's let's really start a movement here.
Yeah. She should be fired.
Yeah.
I'm sure she had a lot to do with this, and she should be fired for it.
Here's my Kara Bra Crimson.
Yeah, keep shaking that paint.
Ooh. Justin M, what's up? Danzig Doom. Hello, Jay and Nick. How was your horrendous night? Dem Necrons look pretty good. Yeah, they do look pretty good. Where's my brushes? Where did they had a giant pile of brushes on this desk? Not 8 hours ago.
Ryan Fit just joined. Who are we hating on? YouTube. As a being. And Google.
Yeah.
This might be. I might cry after this. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can handle all this.
Lucky bet the spider took your brushes. Oh, it did.
Oh god.
I have not seen the mega spider in a while, and I'm a little bit relieved, but I'm also a little bit terrified.
I bet by now it's dead.
I think the spiders live for a while. You don't get that big with living for a week or whatever.
I bet by now it's dead.
I know, but what killed it? I'm scared of that.
Uh-oh.
Maybe my dog killed it. He likes to eat big bugs. He saved me from a big old praying mantis one day on a walk.
Wow, how kind.
Mm-hmm.
Does he know that those are endangered?
They're not endangered. They're everywhere. For like 1 week at the end of usually in the colder months. Prime Knight 427. Help! A friend of mine wants to try a kill team of orcs, but she has no clue what orc team to make, and I don't know orcs. What do I do? I will tell you exactly what to do. I would say, get thyself a box of orc boys and a box of orc ludas. It makes for a great little kill team with plenty of really, really good shooting and really, really good punching. You want to build 2 ludas, 1 spanna, and 1 burna. And the instructions will tell you what parts you need to build those things. 2 ludas, 1 spanna, 1 burna. The Spana hits on a 4-up naturally, but if you give the Ludas targeting thing, then they will hit on 4-ups. Then, when you have that box of boys, you'll have options for heavy weapons, and you want to build the rocket launcher. And you can also give that rocket launcher a targeting thing, and then he will also be hitting on 4s. So all of a sudden, you got 4 awesome ranged weapons that are all hitting on 4s, which is as good as most things. And then you still have a whole bunch of boys to do your work. And a burner. So yeah, 1 box of boys, 1 box of Ludas. If they don't want to go for 2 boxes right off the bat, probably go with the boys. And just build everything. Mm-hmm. You won't... the box... No, the boys comes with 12 guys in that silly little knob. So
boy-sized knob.
Yeah, boy-sized knob. So yeah, you can totally get started with just the box of boys, and then I would say quickly upgrade to boys and Ludas. If you need the rules, I would maybe Google Kill Team Compendium and just see what happens. You never know.
Yeah, you never know what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe hop on over to YouTube and just type in, Kill Team Compendium Review, and then, just, screenshot occasionally. Throughout the video, you never know. Alex YT, I finally took the plunge after watching pretty much all of your videos from the last year. Any tips for an Assault Intercessor paint? I don't know. I'd say pick a color and then buy those colors, and then get yourself a paintbrush, and then put the paint onto the model. I would suggest orange.
I would also suggest orange.
Champ Styles, they actually are an at-risk species, but not necessarily endangered. Praying mantises? I don't know. I saw tons of them last year. Not for the entire year, only for like 1 month. They were everywhere, and then they were gone. There was one enormous one. It was probably the size of my hand.
I haven't seen praying mantises since I was a kid.
I
just don't see them. So yeah, you're killing them all. You're hoarding them all and then killing them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I eat them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. They're keto friendly.
Crab the punching bag. Damn, why are those Necrons so pretty? I thought they were supposed to look boring. Yeah, they are supposed to look boring, but I'm a rebel. Nah, Necrons can look like whatever you like.
Well, once you're done with that, you're supposed to spray silver all over it, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to spray them silver and then dunk them with Nuln Oil to finish them off.
Yeah. So that'll fix them. Ryan Fitz. Greetings, Nick and Jay. I tried some resin pouring and it went terribly. Several models were damaged, and I blame you for encouraging my madness. I
take full responsibility, but not monetary responsibility.
Yes. Just blame.
Mm-hmm. Doom. Hey, Jay, or Nick, have either of you seen the new Ghostbusters? And if so, what are your thoughts? Saw it Saturday evening, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed watching it. I have not seen it. Interested, but I can tell you a little secret. Probably not gonna see it for years.
Yeah, not on the priorities.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did you like the other one? Was it 2016 one?
I didn't hate it.
Because if this person thought that one was bad, but this new one is good, that would be something.
Yeah, I think 1 is great. 2 kind of sucks. 2016 is whatever. Yeah. So it doesn't have tons of competition.
No.
Ooh, speaking of Ghostbusters, that reminds me, I have to issue an apology and a happy birthday. I forgot to wish Dawn a happy 27th birthday on Saturday because I was too excited about my new stream setup. So happy birthday, Don. I hope you're listening, Don. And I hope you had a good birthday. It was on a Sunday, so no matter what, I was going to miss it. But
Well, there you have it.
And you know who I'm talking about,
birthday.
Don.
That's true. Happy
Nick,
birthday
wish Don a
yesterday,
happy
Don.
birthday.
I just did.
Okay. Dustin Zachariah, what do you think of the Imperial Guard team for Kill Team? They get 14 dudes, IIRC, in rectum cubicle? I don't know. They might not get all the tricks that the veterans get, but extra bodies make up for it surely. You know, I was looking at the Imperial Guard list, and it definitely has some pros and cons. The veterans get some pretty bomb stuff, but they don't get access to a lot of special weapons. They only get one, and the sniper. They have some other pretty cool stuff, like their comm specialist can call down an orbital strike, or not an orbital strike, but a mortar bombardment, and they do get access to some other stuff, but the regular Imperial Guard also get access to orders, which is essentially free strategic ploys every single turn. They get 14 bodies naturally. The veteran guardsmen have to give up their special equipment for the extra 4 bodies. And the veteran guardsmen, or the regular guardsmen, can take 5 special weapons. So that means every game you can take the Melta, Plasma, Grenade Launcher, Sniper, and I missed one. Flamer, Plasma, Melta, Sniper Rifle, Grenade Launcher. So you can take 5 special weapons, and all of those special weapons have a pretty good chance of one-shotting something. And that's pretty huge. The veteran guardsman can only take 1. So I actually kind of want to try regular guardsmen. I don't know if one is necessarily better than the other. I think they both have their strengths and weaknesses. But with 14 bodies, I think you can totally hide your commander and comm specialist for most of the game, just to keep your enemy from winning objectives for the kill commander one, and to give your guys free orders every turn. I think there's totally something to the regular guardsman. 14 bodies.
It's pretty good. Aquino Quinones, would you date someone who made 140k a year and let you buy any graphic tees you want? Yes.
So they let me buy graphic tees, or they buy me graphic tees?
Either way.
Well,
I mean, are they buying? Are they doing anything? Do they just have money and I don't have access to anything? Like, if I'm starving, are they just like, nah, I can give you a graphic tee, but
I can hook you up with a Batman T-shirt, but
yeah. And I mean, I'm not really a graphic tee kind of guy, so I don't know.
I think I could do a graphic tee if they were free. There's some cool graphic tees out there.
There are.
But I like, they're not like $4 Sam's Club T-shirts. Bluetooth 65. I don't have anything bad to say about the 2016 Ghostbusters. I just didn't enjoy watching it. One of those movies you check out watching throughout. Yeah, sometimes it was kind of funny. Mostly it was just kind of confusing and a rip-off of the old Ghostbusters. Like, it's kind of beat for beat the old Ghostbusters, just with different jokes.
You know, some people say that about episode 7.
Yeah! No, but the episode 7's good. Jam Styles. I bought some Rebels from OfferUp, and they had nickels glued underneath the bases. I can't get them out either. That might be okay, because Star Wars models are made out of PVC, and so they're pretty tough. So that might be fine. A little annoying, but fine. They're not as fragile as like a GW model.
Lucky Bats. Could you imagine your partner buying you a graphic T-shirt? I feel like such a loser.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Trash boat. Hello, my children.
Dad?
Jason in Alaska. Hey Jay, what do you think of the All Dragon Stormcast list? It's Krundies and 8 Stormdrake Guardians, so just 9 models in the whole army. That sounds dope. I would love to see that army.
When are you doing it?
Tomorrow. The models are on order.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. How is the white paint not on this desk? Ah, there it is. It fell over.
That darn white paint.
Jedward, is thinning your Citadel paints with the Citadel air range equivalent worth the extra hobby bucks? I know some people thin their paints with acrylic inks, contrast paints for better coverage. I've never had a problem with just regular old water, but I've heard good things about paint mediums, but I think you can probably skip Citadel's paint medium and just go with a generic acrylic paint medium.
That doesn't sound like you're being a very good shill right now.
I really like, it's not the same thing, but I really like Liquitex matte medium. I've got a giant tube of it, and I use it on most projects for turning regular paints into glazes, or just working with kind of tougher paints. Browns often don't love to water down perfectly.
But you said to not use the Citadel brand stuff? Because, I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know if that NDA is going to work out for us.
That's true. Yeah, they told us all the videos we're making for the next month.
Yeah. I hope you guys like Space Marines.
Prime Knight 427. Someone I know called my Thousand Sons obnoxious since apparently they shouldn't have AP-2 weapons as well as mortal wound output. Would you agree? Is that in Big 40k or Kill Team?
I played Thousand Sons in Kill Team.
Yeah! It was
fun.
A horrible defeat.
We tied.
We did.
We tied in points. We both had 10 points.
I love 10 points. It's enough that it feels like you did stuff.
Yeah. We did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and it was fun. I liked it. It was a fun change of pace. I've never played a different team than the Orc Commandos.
It was pretty scary. I played Veteran Guardsmen.
Yeah.
And everything Nick looked at died in one hit. But I was able to take out 4 of his guys.
Yeah.
With just Guardsmen. So that was pretty good.
Well, Veteran Guardsmen.
Veteran Guardsmen.
Completely different.
Prime Knight, Big 40k. I don't think the Thousand Sons are OP. I think that you should just tell him to get good.
There you go.
Stop being a noob.
Flipping up, dude at 88. Shill for Liquitex.
Quinones. Thousand Sons are like the least invasive Chaos Space Marine weapon. Sonic Spam is where it's at. Oh, good old Sonic weapons. And boy, do they have a nice brand new kit to work with. Donald Kaler, do you matte varnish your models once you are done? And if so, what brand do you use? I don't know. I think the best success I've had is with Vallejo Satin Varnish.
And we had a video about that a couple weeks ago.
We did. And I actually really enjoyed, I threw a wild card not varnish in there, which was the Liquitex Matte Medium through the airbrush. And that worked really, really well, but it is not a varnish, so it's not really protecting my models. Although I don't really have paint flying off my models in general. And really the thing I like most about a varnish is I use a bunch of different brands of paint that all have different levels of matte and gloss finish. And so I like one final clear coat to bring everything back to an even level. So Liquitex is probably good enough. I don't know. Sam Hardy, wow, I had to miss a few streams, but now they look amazing. Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Rainbow PhD, how many dislikes? You know, I wish I could tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Maybe I can. Can I do it through YouTube Studio? I can. 33! Now this is a pain in the ass, though. Now it doesn't perfectly live update beautifully. It's very sad. You know, it'd be hilarious is if we switched it from dislikes to likes, and then our like it actually was bad that we were telling people to dislike it, and then we started getting like a couple hundred followers or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Hardy, I've also been reading The Infinite and the Divine recently, so this makes these models even cooler.
Yeah! Oh, I love the Infinite and the Divine. Good old Trazine and Oricon. I love that part where Trazine is really pissed off at Oricon, so he just shoots him in the face. Bluetooth 65. My neighbor gave me some models, one being the chaplain with jump pack. I want to get my own one to see how I compare to his job, although if I wonder if I should waste my money. I mean, if he gave it to you, free reign to paint over it. If you really like his paint job, then maybe just use that model. Or, I don't know, if you really feel like you're really digging this model and you want to see how it compares, get your own. I don't know. Mortarion is a bitch. New to your channel and love all the vids I have seen so far. They helped a lot. What is your favorite faction and why? Definitely the Eldar. I just think they're so sleek and stylish. I think it's neck and neck Eldar or Tau.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with Tau and Eldar. I really like Space Marines. Specifically Ultramarines. I think that they're really, really interesting. It's kind of one of my favorite things. But follow closely by Eldar. Ryan Fitz, quick question. Why does everyone get upset that Games Workshop keeps making Space Marines when that allows them to update the other armies and each new model sells out?
Well, yeah, clearly they make Space Marines because there's a market for more Space Marine models. I get, though, it does suck that, Eldar have literally not gotten a new model in 10 years. New armies have come out for the game before Eldar have gotten any new stuff.
That's true.
But yeah, Space Marines are just crazy popular, and that's why they keep making them. So it's a little bit anger, and it's mostly just a meme.
This is true. Aaron Ferguson, want to hear a joke? Yes.
Daniel Liu doing another paint marathon video? Probably not. They're not much fun. They kind of suck.
Yeah.
We'll come up with other fun things to do.
Yeah. I mean, we did 2 this year. That's too many. That's too
technically
many.
Technically we did 3 if I count my Krieg.
Yes, but I wasn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
So I just had my feet up and just chilling. And I had to deal with all the consequences afterwards.
Tomfoolery 3, are you getting any of the limited edition classic chaplains for your collection? No, because I already own them. I got a bunch of them off of eBay, and some of them before they were limited edition.
Damn. So yeah, take that, Games Workshop.
Yeah.
Too late. Professor Cabbage, how do I know if I finished a mini?
So you stop painting it, and you're willing to put it on a gaming table? That's it.
Yep.
There's no rules. You could literally spray paint them green and call them done.
That's true.
And if somebody tells you that you're wrong, just kill them.
Duh.
Yeah.
It's easy. You know what's really fun? I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and what did I see but one of Jay's models? Because you must have went to the game store at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes photos. And I was like, what? I was like, what is that? And this has happened a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait.
Actually on... What day was that? Was it Friday?
Yeah, this was a couple days ago.
Yeah. I went to the game... I think I was on Friday. I went to the game store and hung out for an hour and painted.
Wow.
And it was really fun, except I put together my palette, my wet palette, and then hopped in the car and drove over there. And the vibrating of my car caused all of my paint to run off the palette and into the foam. So I had like a few little wisps of paint to work with.
Whoopsies.
Mm-hmm. So I think next time I'll bring my paints in my car and then put together my palette. I can't do it in the store because I used only non-Games Workshop paints.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want you openly displaying non-GW paints in the store.
Interesting. Was there any fun people there?
Yeah, there was like a bunch of children. Actually, there was I think they were playing Thanksgiving. So actually, it was pretty packed.
Neat.
There was only one other person painting.
Did you get recognized?
No. I mean, the manager recognized me, but he knows me, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Ooh! Daniel Thompson, dump all of your non-Games Workshop paints into Games Workshop pots.
Yeah.
There you go. Problem solved. Jay, who's the best Primarch?
Dorn,
a deer, a female deer.
Who's
Ray.
Dorn the Primarch of?
I have no idea.
The Imperial Fists!
Cool. Lucky Bats. The manager knows me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you and the manager doing?
Texting. Text chat.
Mm.
Ryan Fit, another question. Which is better, Primaris or non-Primaris? I like Primaris. They're just cool. And actually, I've read a bunch of the Primaris novels, and they work really well in the lore. It gives the Space Marines a little bit of inner conflict, which is great because there's been 30 years of outer conflict. So it's fun for something to happen.
No, I like the story to stay exactly the same. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to stay the exact same like it was in high school.
Exactly. Oh god,
that's how it should be.
Remember rolling for night fighting and then just ignoring it every game?
Yeah. I don't even remember what night fighting was.
You couldn't shoot beyond a certain range, and then the range would get longer every turn.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I always like rules where you can't do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a lot of fun.
Daniel Liu, your Dominion with both of you was my favorite video. Oh, we're gonna have more videos with both of us in it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not week-long painting projects, but more. What? Jay does social interaction? Impossible! This brush. I want to watch it. Does anybody know if the Squig Hog Boys kit has... oh my goodness. Has the Riders and Squig Hogs separate? I don't know. You can probably look at the sprues on GW.
This is true. I'd be surprised if they were separate. I bet it's all one crazy, weird thing. Conglomerate.
I bet it's one crazy thing, but I bet it would not be impossible.
Oh yeah, you can probably cut them up.
The clippage.
Mm-hmm.
I know Primaris Outriders are separate from their bikes, and that's a completely different kit. So maybe does that information help?
Mm-hmm. Daniel Thompson, what kind of 3D printer does Nick have? Well, I have resin. I have filaments. For the resin ones, I have a Photon Mono X 6K and a Photon Ultra. I also have 2 Eligumars that sit aside now because the other 2 printers are better. And then I have an Ender 3 Pro and an Anycubic Viper for my filament machines. I only want to watch it. Just looked at the instructions. They are separate. My wife's all squig team is looking like a go.
Nice.
Woo!
You should get the squig or the squigs from Age of Sigmar, and you should put a squig on top of each squig hog, like the squigs are riding the squig hog.
I think that's a great idea.
Jason M., you need to do a battle report where you burn the loser's army at the end. I agree.
That would be pretty funny. What would be really great is if it was like eBay armies. So you try to do it as cheaply as possible, and then you had to paint them all up, and then you had to play the game, and whoever won got to keep their army.
I think people would still rage pretty hard.
Yes.
I remember I was pretty sad when the Red Letter Media did a video making fun of new Star Wars where they bought hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of old Kenner vintage Star Wars toys and melted them. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that kind of stinks. People like those.
I would say though, those are different than these minis.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they're still making all these minis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, 3D print 2 armies.
Yeah, there we go. Can you imagine the fumes?
Oh,
I mean, the plastic
God, yeah.
fumes would be bad, but
yeah, you'd have
resin fumes.
Yeah, not good. Probably be even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Laverns, he nailed it. How do you like the Photon Ultra? I like it. I think it's a really good printer, but I can't really tell the difference between the Mono X 6K and the Ultra. So I'd much rather have a big giant build plate. Because recently I printed 2 models on both machines and they're the exact same. I can't tell the difference between
I agree.
the two. Yes, Jay saw them too.
They were both perfect.
Yep. I do think I don't know. I have to do some more tests. I've been printing a lot more organic stuff, and the organic stuff kind of hides the layer lines a lot better. So I really have to try like printing cubes or something horribly boring
Benchy.
to see. Yeah, benchy. There you go.
That's how you measure a resin machine, right?
Exactly. But yeah. And the Ultra is much smaller. Like the build plate's much smaller than like normal printers. So yeah, there's some drawbacks, but it does print a lot faster. I mean, it's one of those things. I guess how quickly do you need things to be done, and how small are you willing to go?
Yeah, if you want a lot of something, it might take multiple trips or multiple prints.
That's true. Or if you want to print like giant busts or something, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, your Harley Quinn will have to be printed in many pieces.
Right. Boobs separately. At least that's what I had to do for mine.
I'm a part of a bunch of 3D printing Facebook groups, and I love when people are trying to print their biddy models, and they're like, "How come the print keeps failing?" They type like that. That's how they type. How come the print failed? Can somebody help? And you know what? Everybody is very kind and helps them out, and nobody ever comments on the model. The only comment you ever get is some people are like, STL, please? Or where to find STL?
Yeah. Prime Knight 427, boobs sold separately.
Ah, that would be quite a marketing strategy.
I like that. Yep. It's a wild world out there, especially on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with nerds. Champ Styles, I lost respect for Red Letter Media after that. It was just wasteful.
Yeah, I didn't lose respect for that. I just didn't get the joke. Because they when 7 came out, what did they do with the joke for 7? Because they liked 7, but they melted one of each classic resin or classic Kenner action figure to like say that Star Wars was dying or something, and then I guess that did well, and so they decided to just melt tons.
Yeah.
I don't know. Star Wars makes people do weird things. It's just a movie. It's just a series of movies. Like, it would have made more sense if they melted a bunch of new toys.
Right. Yeah. Interesting.
At the end of that video, he teases that they were going to do more, and they didn't, luckily.
People probably were pissed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, the video got tons of views, because of course. But, yeah, it was just odd.
Prime Knight 427 copyrighted that. My idea now. No,
Yeah.
anything that's in the chat is our idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you all signed.
Yep. You had to sign it to enter.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for that idea.
Yeah, and by proxy, you've all signed the Games Workshop NDA.
Yeah. So thank you for that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually get a headhunter's fee.
Exactly. So, any sports on? saw the Packers won.
Ooh, sports ball. Go Pack, go.
Oh, go Pack, go, dear guy. Okay, dear guy, go Pack, go, dear guy. Again, one of my favorite things. Our landlord came over to help us with something, and she asked if we were watching the Packers game, and we said, no, we don't watch football, and she said, oh, I thought all boys watched football, and then left. I love that moment. It's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a weird little moment. Goldie Hood. PTRB. Paint the rim black.
Yeah, or any color you feel like.
That's our motto.
Lucky bad. They didn't do more yet. Nathaniel Smith, I'm panel lining with oils right now, and I love it so much. Yeah, oils work really, really well for that because they have such a low what's the word for like retention, like water retention?
Osmosis.
Exactly. It's got a really low dew point. Yeah, the tides really roll out. Yeah, surface tension.
Osmosis.
Combo, hey guys, thinking of picking up one of the holiday boxes to start an army. Neat, which one? Torn between Sororitas or Lumineth, what do you think? Ooh, that's a hard one. The Lumineth Realm Lords are really cool, and Age of Sigmar is dope. I really like the Sisters of Battle. So, I don't know,
Actually,
I think flip a coin.
Actually, Age of Sigmar sucks.
Yes.
We were told that was their biggest mistake, not the flying stands today.
I love all the people who are like, Age of Sigmar is the worst, right, guys? And then they just look around and Age of Sigmar is a wildly popular game with tons and tons of fans.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's like the same thing as Warhammer Fantasy Battles.
Actually... Yeah.
I know it's not. One of them is fantasy and the other one is fantasy.
Yeah.
Prime Knight 427. You ever play Blood Bowl? I feel like it's sports for nerds who don't like to go outside. Never played it. Looks fun. Own it, but never played it.
We own it and never done anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
I know where my team is.
Me too.
And then we can play an old edition.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we're edition behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we whenever Blood Bowl gets brought up, I always think about the Grot teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really love any of the Grot teams, which is a surprise because I mean, I love Grots.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Something about those teams, I don't know. They look kind of boring.
I might do the Seraphon team in preparation for my Seraphon.
Okay, I'll get the Grot team.
Currently
Go ahead.
Currently trying to paint water for a Man Crusher Gargon base. I tried to highlight the water with So Blue Horror paint. When I did, it fucked up the whole paint job. Fuck Blue Horror, 0 out of 10. Oh, Games Workshop paints. You are fine sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Champ Styles, you think you'll ever paint a dewback? I've seen some really cool color schemes for them, and I can only wonder what you would come up with.
Yeah, I painted one on stream.
Boom! You got.
It was the first
Already
Legion
done.
model I ever built and painted.
Yes. was sent to us by Painting. Listen to Paint Jar with Mike and Dan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet model. And it paints up really nice.
I feel like wasn't it only like three or four parts? Too?
I think I got the whole dewback painted in one part, and then it took me like 3 or 4 more parts to paint the guy and all the little leather parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, and it turned out real nice. Yeah, something about Star Wars Legion. It just paints up quick and it paints up nice. I think it's just the 32mm versus 28mm, and Star Wars is simpler than 40k. There's not as many pockets and pouches and things.
Jam Styles, I didn't know about you yet. So there you go. I know we put out a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I know whenever I discover a YouTube channel, I always think that it feels like it just popped into existence that day.
Right.
And then when I stop watching that channel, I feel like everybody stops watching that channel and it disappears.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. My like main YouTube channel is a graveyard of channels I don't watch anymore. I'm subscribed to so many people that were big in 2011, like Ray William Johnson.
This might take a while to paint all of his little jingly jangles.
Jingly jangles. You think they make a lot of sound when they?
No, because I think they have like they're otherworldly alien metal, and so I think they just probably hum spookily.
Spookily hum.
Yeah. Zatark, Age of Sigmar is cool, and I love the mini, but lore is so effing confusing and hard to get into even compared to 40k. Huh. Interesting. I know there's not as many people doing Age of Sigmar lore, but I read the lore in the big rule book, and it was pretty darn good. I really liked it. And then I read Soul Wars, which I think was one of the first Age of Sigmar novels published, and it was really good. So, I don't know, maybe start there?
I remember when we got Dominion, there is a 30-minute video that goes through the whole, like, it goes into a little bit of Warhammer Fantasy Battles, like what happened, and then it goes into the end times, and then it talks about the Age of Sigmar and like what that is. And that helped a little bit, like, because I was like, what the hell are realms? What's a realm? And that helps a little bit.
I dig the lore of Age of Sigmar. I almost think that, and I kind of do think that the lore of Stormcast might be better than the lore of Space Marines. I mean, I guess Space Marines are not supposed to be heroes, where the Stormcast are. So the Stormcast just are heroic, where the Space Marines are kind of like weird, not heroic. So they are trying to do two different things, but I think just the Stormcast lore is like, ooh, this is great. Whereas the Space Marines is like, I love the idea of Space Marines, but you don't really get invested in them because they're just weird, giant monsters.
Cybele, would you ever do 40k nerds critique other war games?
Yeah, probably. I've talked about other war games on Models and Memories a little bit.
Mods and Mems.
Quantum Phase Dragon. Notice that you have an Anycubic Ultra. How do you compare the detail between it and LCD SLAs? I'm expecting my Kickstarter version soon. First printer.
It's way better than the 2K SLAs. It's similar-ish to the 4K or 6K. I don't know. There is a big jump. There's a little bit of a jump between 4K and 6K, and I would say it's probably more towards the 6K looking. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. The thing that annoys me a little bit is the small build plate, but then it's way faster to print things. So that kind of fixes stuff.
Sam Hardy. I need a color scheme for my Fire Seer and future Exodite kill team. Any suggestions? Yes, orange.
There you go. Because I actually printed, because we have an Anycubic Mono X6K, which is pretty fun, and I printed a ton of stuff at the same time, and it was a game changer. That was super nice. But we probably have a weird use case though, because it seems like we're always in a rush. So it's like, okay, we're gonna print everything at once. But if I had to print everything that I printed separately because of the small print bed, it'd be annoying.
Nick Blatch. Hey Eons, you rock. Love your videos. Yeah.
Woo!
I've never seen this Necron's face before. Is that a beard or a really long chin? It is both. It's kind of like a an Egyptian thing, like an ancient Egyptian thing. It's like the really long false beard chins. Flipnutdoodad88. I like how they lose their personalities the more they get reforged. Yeah, it is really, really neat, and it's really cool. Like you find out like Sigmar is like he's really sad about how he wasn't able to do with the Stormcast what he wanted to, and that they slowly lose their humanity over time. And he's desperately trying to like fix it, but he also can't stop bringing back the Stormcast because otherwise the Nagash would win, and Nagash is the king of the dead. And it's just, yeah, it's really neat.
Trot Gun, yo, from New Zealand. Well, now we know where you live.
Yeah, coming for you.
Yep. Prime Knights 427. Why always with the orange? I mean, I'm doing Death Guard in orange, but why everything else?
It's a good color.
It's good. I mean, we wouldn't say yellow. That's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I like yellow, but yellow's not a everything color.
Daniel Liu, do you prefer Games Workshop pre-made bases or making your own from the blank bases? I think I prefer to make my own, although I like when Games Workshop does make their own bases. I almost wish every kit came with like GW bases and blank bases. I think that would be kind of neat. And sometimes you can add things to the GW base to like perfect them. Like this guy, the base came with this really, really cool broken piece of building. And I think it adds a nice little something, and then I added to it with cork.
Antonio, hey guys, hope you're doing great. I'm gonna have my first kill team game with some friends soon, but they are borrowing my minis. Any advice on how to convince them into building their own?
I mean, maybe once you've played. Yeah, let them win. maybe once they've played, you can Maybe what you do is you do a little research onto armies you don't own, and then be like, man, wouldn't it be really cool if somebody played Thousand Suns? I don't have any, but it'd be cool if someone collected Thousand Suns. You can build a kill team out of one box of Thousand Sun Rubric Marines.
Yeah, there you go. It's perfect.
RTRT, I ordered some crude and it's all your fault. And so the pile grows and the shame with it. Yeah, the crude are cool though. You should get them built and painted.
Can you even imagine having a crude kill team?
I cannot. Parsons, what is one of your favorite orange paints? I don't like any of the Citadel orange products. I think the best one I've found is P3 Kador Red Highlights. It's a pretty darn good orange, although I think when I've used this up, I'm going to look for a different one, because I don't think that this is the perfect orange. It's just a far better orange than Games Workshop orange. Like, this is totally usable.
Monitor, can y'all see how many dislikes? Is this new dislike button for everyone? Am I not in the loop on this YouTube news? They got rid of the number by the dislikes. And they were slowly rolling it out, and I wonder if this is just the end. Because, yeah. I don't know, it's weird. But we are at 49. Because I can look at it in the studio. Jason M. Yeah, we all have been dislike nerfed. It is the end times. That's a good way to put it.
Dislike is OP. Please nerf.
And that's what YouTube did.
Monitor.
In it, now we have to ask Papa Nick for a dislike count. Exactly. Flipnut Dude at 88, we need to pump those numbers up. I know, but see, I feel like the incentive is gone to hit the dislike button because you can't see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very sad. What we need to do is we need to add a, basically you like screen share part of your screen.
Yeah.
Which would be just around the live, the live thing in studio, and then it refreshes every minute so you can see how many dislikes there are.
That'd be cool. I know there's ways to do it. People do really cool stuff with their streams, but we don't know.
Yeah.
We just figured out how to have words on there the other day.
Exactly. Bet you it's hard to do the dislikes because they don't want you to know how many dislikes. Oh my God, Tyler Lineback! I can still see it.
Wow.
I'll buy your YouTube account for $100. And speaking of $100, it is 10 o'clock.
Oh my God! Time really flew.
Time really flew. Time flies when you're having fun and when you can't dislike streams. Yep. But anyways, we had a video out today, so make sure you go watch that video. We have 3 more videos coming out this week. We have 2 normal videos on Wednesday and Friday, and then a Patreon exclusive episode on Saturday. On Friday, we have a Patreon exclusive live stream after our normal live stream where you can actually chat with us with your voice. You can call in using Discord, which is very fun. You can chat with us. But we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central tomorrow. So join us for that.
All right, everybody. Good night.